Maayong Adlaw. Ako si Ben, gikan ko sa Amerika. Ikaw? Kumusta naman ka? Hey guys, welcome to week 3 of learning Cebuano. I just want to thank you for joining me on this journey. Definitely learning a lot. Today we're going to learn a few phrases, a couple more beginner phrases, and build upon what we've been learning so far. You know, one of the interesting things I found that the more I'm trying to learn the language, the more I start filtering more words into my mind, the more I actually find myself kind of getting to that place where I'm stumbling over myself. And so it's kind of like hitting that brick wall, but I think that the more you practice, the more you can push through, and eventually you start actually getting the language in you. You know, when I started learning German a little while back, I realized that after a while of really practicing, the more time I spent on it, I didn't think English and then try to speak German or try to translate to German. I actually started thinking in that language. So I'm hoping that I'm hitting that kind of threshold here where I'm seeing all these words and I'm going crazy. But the words are starting to sink in, and hopefully I'm gonna start thinking the language, not just speaking the language. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into some of the new words that I wanna add to our vocabulary today. Now, the first word we're gonna add on today is the word yes. Now, this is a really important word, obviously, and it's one of the most simple ones. So we're just getting to it now, but the word yes is actually o'o. So it's two O's together. You know, in Cebuano and Bisayan, you add the two vowels together and you double up that vowel. So it's o'o. Yes is o'o. Now, the next word we're gonna learn is the word no. I mean, that's like the first word every baby learns. So the word no is actually dili. Dili. The next word I wanted to learn is the word welcome. So this word is maayong pag-abot. Welcome. Maayong pag-abot. Maayong pag-abot. Whew. Throw that in there with the maayong gabi, maayong buntag, maayong adlaw, maayong udto, hapon, all those different things. Maayong seems to be a very common introductory phrase, and it's actually a contraction of maayo and na. So welcome is maayong pag-abot. Now, the next phrase is actually a little bit kind of complicated for me to say. Of course, we've already learned that ako si Ben. That's saying that I am this name. However, you might want to ask someone, what's your name? And so how to say what's your name is actually Unsa, imong, pangalan. Unsa, imong, pangalan. Unsa, imong, pangalan. I was watching another video and they actually shortened it to Unsa, imong, galan. Unsa, imong, galan. So Unsa, imong, pangalan is what is your name? Unsa, imong, pangalan. Ako si Ben. And so that's something that I think is really going to be useful to build upon the last phrases we've learned. The next phrase I wanted to bring up was actually a phrase I brought up at the beginning of this video, which is maayong adlaw, which is actually good day. Rather than good morning, good evening, good afternoon, it's maayong adlaw. Now, of course, being polite is always a beneficial thing. So the next word we're going to learn is palihog, which is please. So we got palihog, palihog, palihog. Now, in one of the last videos, we actually learned how to say thank you, which is salamat. And what I wanted to do is kind of build upon that. I saw different people adding words on to salamat or adding on to thank you. One of the things was, like, for instance, we would say thank you very much. Well, one thing you could say is actually salamat kaayu, which is thanks a lot. Salamat kaayu, thanks a lot. So let's practice that a little bit. Salamat kaayu, salamat kaayu. So the last phrase I wanted to learn in this video was a form of goodbye, and I've been trying to figure out some things, but I've been having a hard time figuring out how to say goodbye the right way, because there's so many different ways. And so one of the ways that I found, and actually a friend actually messaged me, was Ayo-Ayo, which is take care. So Ayo-Ayo. So that one's kind of fun. You welcome someone, you can say Maayong adlaw, you know, you have your conversation, and at the end of it you can say Ayo-Ayo. All right, so let's go ahead and go over some of the phrases that we learned today. We first learned yes, which is o'o, yes, o'o. We learned no, which is dili, dili. We learned welcome, which is maayong pag-abot, maayong pag-abot. We learned how to ask someone their name, which this one was kind of hard. Was it unsa imong pangalan, unsa imong galan, unsa imong pangalan. We also learned good day, which is maayong adlaw. We learned how to say please, which is palihog. We also learned how to add on to thank you by saying thanks a lot, which is salamat kaayu. And finally, to wrap it up, we learned one way to say goodbye. Ayo-Ayo. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Hopefully you're having as much fun as I am learning this language as I get ready for this mission trip coming up. I just checked my fundraiser page and got another donation from a good friend, so thank you so much for your support. Guys, I can't tell you how much it means to me to know that you guys are supporting me on this journey. So until the next video, Ayo-Ayo.